guys, Marco here, welcome back to another lesson. Today we're going to talk about chords, precisely tiny chords. Now a tiny chord for me is a small chord, something that you can play with one max 2 fingers on 2 max 3 strings. Now when we start playing guitar, we learn that a chord is just a bunch of notes that we play together. Think about the C major chord, F major, D minor, we have so many fingers and so many notes. E minor 7, F at 9, all these chords sound pretty good, but they also have a lot of notes. And so in this lesson I want to focus more on what I call the tiny chords, which are chords played like this. Now you can get the tab, just check my Patreon page and support this channel. Thank you so much to all the people who support me on my Patreon page, guys. You are awesome. Now let's learn these tiny chords. We are in the key of A major, but we're going to start with the D major chord. Precisely a Dadd9 chord. So I'm playing the chord like this on the G string fret number 11 and the B string fret number 10. And the E string open. So I have major 3rd, perfect 5th, and major 9. The finger picking pattern is very simple. So I have thumb on the G string, index on the B string, and then thumb again, and then E string with the middle finger. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, we're gonna slide this chord all the way down to fret number 6 and 5. And this one becomes an A major chord. Same finger picking pattern, 3 and 4. Back to the Dadd9. And we're gonna play the A major, this time with a different voicing. So I have the G string fret number 9 and the B string fret number 10. Same finger picking pattern, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Because this is the last chord that we play in the intro, we kind of want to make it a little bit more conclusive. So we're going to be playing the finger picking pattern twice, 1, 2, 3. On the third count, we just play the bass, 1, and then just the E string fret number 12. 1, and 2. Let it ring out, and then we're going to start with the verse, which is going to add the bass note. So tiny chords that sound super sweet. Now learn this one and move on to the next section when you feel ready. Now guys, for the verse we're going to add the bass note. These tiny little chords are cute and super sweet, but they miss the bass, and so they're great for the intro. For the verse we need a little bit more bass. And so we're gonna add the D string for the Dadd9 and the A string for the A major chord. Now the thumb is going to be playing on 2 strings, the D string and the G string. So I have D string with the thumb, B string with the index, G string with the thumb, and E string with the middle. Then I have the A major. I'm gonna do the same. This time though the bass note is on the A string. So I'll have, and I have 5, 2, 3, 1, 5, 2, 3, and 1. I'm gonna go back to the Dadd9, same arpeggio, and then the A major, which is the one with fret 9 and 10, with the same arpeggio. So 5, 2, 3, and 1. You do it 4 times, and that's it. So, pretty cool. We're gonna add the bass note here so that we can get a little bit more rhythm, more color range. So it's just a beautiful approach. Now, I'm gonna let you practice this and then move on to the next section when you feel ready. Now we're gonna keep going with the chord progression. We're gonna open up with different chords though. We just played the last chord, the A, 2, 3, 4. Now we have E major, F sharp minor, B minor, A, and E major. Now the finger picking pattern is the same, and this is a pretty cool thing because we don't have to change the right hand, we're just going to change the chord. Once you're done playing the A, slide back to fret number 4 and 5, and this is an E major chord. Now the bass note is on the low E string, so you have 6, 2, 3, and 1. 1, 2, 3, 4. The next chord is the F sharp minor chord. A beautiful sounding chord, it sounds great on the acoustic guitar. So you have the low E string fret number 2 and the G string fret number 2, then the B and the E string open. This is an F sharp minor 7 chord with the 11th as well, which is the B string. So it's a beautiful extended chord. Now we're gonna play it like this, just 6, 2, 3, and 1. Same finger picking pattern. 4 times. Now we have B minor add 11. So I have the A string fret 2 and the G string fret 4 and the B string fret number 3 and the E string open, which is the 11th here. Same finger picking pattern, yeah? 5, 2, 3, 1. Now we have it twice only, so it's just 2 rounds. 1, 2, A major with fret 2 and 2, same picking pattern, and the E major with just fret 1 on the G string, and you have 6, 2, 3, and 1. And you have it 4 times. So be careful with the structure. You have B minor twice, 1, 2, A major twice, and E 4 times, 2 and 3. The 4th time you can just play the bass and let it ring out. So this is a pretty cool structure, right? We started with an intro, then the verse with the same chord with the bass note, and then we open up the verse a little bit more with a different chord progression. Now, because we love the finger picking technique and we love to play melodies, we're going to add a simple melody to the verse. So you want to play the Dadd9 twice. The 3rd time you play the bass only, and then you play the melody on the E string fret number 12, 10, and 9. And then we play the A major. We're gonna play the A major on fret 9 and 10, 2, on the 3rd time just the bass note, and then the melody. So I have the G string fret number 9, the B string fret number 10, 12, the E string fret number 9, and fret 12. So we go back to the Dadd9, which now has also the E string fret number 12. So you have the phrase on the A. The last note of the A major chord is going to also be played within the D chord. Same finger picking pattern twice. The melody, A major, twice, and we finish with an E major on the B string fret number 9 and the low E string open. And you have it. We can finish with the D major chord on the B string fret number 10 and the D string open, down to 3, and the A major just open, 2 and 2. So this is how we can use tiny chords to develop a musical idea. So really take it step by step, learn these chords, and then make sure that you come up with your tiny chords, okay? I hope you enjoyed this lesson, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.